happy ride. Enjoy it while you can. Enjoy it today. You're still here. Bye. Hello, 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 everyone. Cynthia Toet, Miss Flip It, your Gypsy medicine woman and your happiness coach. She's here to give you a Monday tarot read today. That's out of the Monday tarot deck. Let's see what the cards have to say for the collective today. It says it wants you to lay down some of those old thoughts and those old ways. Let's lay them down to rest. I've been laying down a bunch myself, you know, so go ahead and lay down those old stories, those stories that are not serving you, those stories that make you feel less than whole and complete. Re-examine the story. Look at the story. See where that story came from. Most of the time, I find that those lower stories are actually somebody else's stories that were fed into you, that you believe them to be your stories. But actually, when you actually realize that it's their stories, you can pull your energy back away from them. Something's getting ready to happen really fast. Let's see what's getting ready to happen so fast. Something you can't see, I'm sure. Let's see. That's why we're using the cards, because we want to see what it is. Yeah, I had a busy weekend. It was fun. It was exciting. Some magical things happened, and then some other things happened. Some things that even myself, I had to learn how to put some things down to rest. And it was some heavy stuff. Some of it was mine. Some of it was somebody else's. And I was around a lot of people over the weekend, so, you know, being empathic, sometimes you just pick up energy that other people are carrying, and sometimes they don't even realize they're carrying that energy, you know, because they're used to holding on to it the way that they have. And, yeah, so when this empathic gets around them, and then they absorb onto this Gypsy medicine woman, and the Gypsy goes, oh no, here it comes again. Here it comes again. Let's see. What's coming in? It says, well, you were able to hold your balance. You were able to hold your balance with your eyes closed, and it doesn't matter what's going on around you. That's what's coming in fast. There's three cards that fell out. The Queen of Wands. It actually, we have the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. So you actually are being more grounded. You're being more whole. You're being more complete. You're operating from your center self. And you're operating with action and passion and desire. And that's what you're able to hold your balance in. So maybe you were able to lay down some of those lower emotional feels from the past that happened over the weekend. And what came in fast was you being grounded and you being more whole, more complete within your center self. We actually feel more beautiful. You feel more radiant. You feel more shiny. You feel like you're able to take bigger steps, maybe more action towards something. Let's see. What's next? It says just keep watering those gifts. Each one of you have special gifts. You each have special talents. You each have a special way about going about things. Just keep doing what it is that you're doing. Like myself, I really like to read the cards and get on here and share my stories back out to the world. And so I just keep doing it. Because why? Because it makes me feel good knowing that I'm out here helping the collective out there in some special kind of way. That's what I gotta say. Yep. What else would the cards like to say today? It says, well, there's something going on, some lower vibrations going on. Something, let's see what that something is. Let's see what it is. What's going on? Is that trickery? Is that obsession? Is that something that's not being seen? That's a lower emotion in my case. Since I like to read for the emotional self, it has to do with something with the lower emotions that you cannot see. Or you think you cannot see, but you can. Oh my goodness. Can't see the rebirth that is taking place with the Lovers, this is two people. They have two separate hearts, but they're operating as one. That came out with the Lovers card, looking each other eye to eye. Wow. So, what you cannot see is the rebirth that is taking place with, because it's a divinely guided love. This is a union that's supposed to be together. See, it's solid, it's grounded, it's coming from the third eye. It's some higher source sees this. Wow. What's going on with this? Tell me more. Tell me more for the collective. See, the universe has been, or source, or divine has been setting this love story up for some time now. And yeah, it's going to bring victory. It's going to bring happiness. It's going to bring joy. So something had to be laid down to rest. That's how it started. What's coming in fast is the feminine is getting more balanced, more grounded. Let's see. Let's see what's going on with that. That's a thought process. So you're feeling less than whole and complete. But why did that come up after victory? Why did that one come up after victory? We're going to find out. We're going to find out why. Oh, you have to move around in different ways. It's not keeping that thought process stuck in that way, because we've laid down some things to rest. To how we had to lay them down to rest is we've had to move around this way and we had to move around that way. We had to figure things out. And some of those things were pretty heavy, because when we have the Devil card in here, that's lower vibrational fields. But what we can't see is the rebirth. We can't see that the emotional feels or going away because of this love that's in the middle of the mix. Gotta have that hidden love story going on in here, you know. Gotta have it in the cards. Gotta have it. What else? What else? That's because, you know, I go live every Monday and Thursday nights for your hidden love story, where we talk about your hidden love within your own life, flipping your own emotional self around to better, because there's justice coming in. There's a balance coming in. There's something that needs to be in balance for this love story to happen. Maybe that's what happened over the weekend. We had to put a balance to things. And sometimes, oh, we have to put a balance to the heart. Ooh, that hearts have been aching. My goodness. Got all kinds of energy in this. So, going on with that heartache of a breaky way. That's what you don't see. Something's not out in the open. Something is still hiding. That's probably what needs to come into balance. Truth is whatever is hiding. Somebody must be hiding the love that they have for someone, and because of that, it hurts. It's painful to hold back this love. We have the Two of Cups and the Lovers come out together with the divine, and it's victory and happiness, but got all this other energy in the mix. All this other energy in the mix. You know, we got a solid offer coming forward. The Divine Feminine says, okay, if it don't work that way, we'll just go about it this way. Don't work that way, we'll just go about it this way. Well, what way is that? Oh, whoa, it says, still has to do with love. This, you know, we got the heart in between the three. It's maybe, you know, I'm going to read it my way. To me, this is like two people in the community, in the tribe. They're all loving upon one another for this new beginning to happen, a new radiant beginning. That's the Divine Feminine has some kind of love to still offer to this, maybe in a brand new way. Divine Masculine, he's not in here at all. Where's he at? Why is he hiding in the story? He should be out here by now. I've got enough cards on the table. He should be already showing up. He ought to be showing up already. Maybe he's sleeping. He's sleeping on the job. We still got love. We got love. This is two people with love, surrounded with love. Surrounded with love. It's a beautiful love. It's a beautiful love story still in the mix. I don't know if I know how to read my cards without that love story going on. I guess I didn't used to read it that way. It just all of a sudden started happening one day. Still no masculine on the table though here. Where is he hiding at? What are we doing? It's a union. There's a portal open. It's like a gate open. It's togetherness still. I still, and it says the Queen of Swords goes, you know, my thoughts are resting. They're at peace. So we have a Queen of Swords, a Queen of Wands, and a Queen of Pentacles. So the Divine Feminine is grounded. She is in action. She's got her thoughts calmed down. She's in union, or she's ready for this union. Maybe she's ready for this union. Still. See, I have this card. Let's go back. This says something's hiding, and what's hiding is hurting the heart. And the only thing that's not on the table is the masculine. So to me, the masculine is hiding his feelings. How he really feels about this feminine. Not coming out in the open. Not letting you know how it is. Oh my goodness, what's on the bottom of the deck? The masculine. Checking out that story. What's underneath him is the sun. The sun that's shining. That happy story. I mean, she's holding the balance. For this whole story, she's holding her balance. And that's what he's watching. He's going, how does she do that? I don't know. It's not always easy. She did have to lay some stories down to rest. They were painful. They hurt. Not everything was seen clearly. But it had to come to an end. It had to go through a rebirth. Had to go through a cycle. Had to go through a cleansing. That's what a rebirth is. It's cleansing. For these lovers to come together. For these lovers. These divine couple. They're meant to be. Because this card tells me so. And that's what's going to bring joy and happiness and laughter and play. So we're done with all those old ways, but masculine's just watching the story. What's he doing? Yep. Well, I flipped through. First, the bottom of the card was a Queen of Cups, and I was going to pull it, but I flipped it on in there, so I didn't. And then I saw the King of Wands in the process, but I didn't pull it either because it's just because I was looking through it. Because I like my card stuff flipped out. So the masculine is hanging around. Well, we all know that. He's still hanging around. The masculine's still hanging around because he sees this divine feminine that's just surrounded with unconditional love. He sees that. That's why he keeps hanging around. But he sure is hardly in this story. And judgments being made. Looking through the lower emotions, looking through the higher emotions, seeing how we can bring a balance within with all of those emotional feels that have gotten in the middle of the mix of the story. as the divine feminine keeps doing her work, keeps doing the things that she knows how to do to keep her balance going, so she can keep her pentacles going, to keep the balance going no matter what. Gotta stay balanced. Whoa, my goodness. Through all those lower thoughts that come at her, she's got to stay crystal clear with what's coming through. Crystal clear with those answers. All right, look at, I've gone through almost half the deck, and the divine masculine is not in the story. It's crazy. He's hiding. That's what I gotta say. He's hiding. We're gonna go to the bottom of the deck. There he is, King of Swords. We have a Queen of Swords and a King of Swords. The King, he's processing those thoughts. He's laying those lower thoughts down to rest. The Queen and King, that's a divine couple. The divine feminine is going through this whole process as the divine masculine is watching the story. We have over half the deck, or about half the deck, and that's where he's watching the story. And the bottom of the deck, he's still, I lay it down, he's watching the story with his thought process. What's underneath that is the King of Wands. He's watching the story. They're both watching the story. That's the King with the thoughts in order. His sword is down, and we have the King of Wands. He's ready to make movement or action, but he's still, they're all watching. I'm going to count the cards. I'll let you know how many there are. There's only 3 masculines. There's all one person. They're watching the story. They're watching how she's managing all those lower emotional feels, no matter effing what. Let's see. There's 72 cards in the deck. I got 1, 2, 3, or 74. I don't know. I'll have to get that number. Maybe it's 78. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 5, 6, 7, 28, 29, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. Out of 35 cards, there's only 3 that represent the divine masculine. And what do we got in the divine feminine? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 with the divine feminine. Yeah, she's actually going through this emotional journey as he's watching how she's going through it. This is Cynthia Toet, Miss Flip It, your Gypsy Medicine Woman and your happiness coach. And remember to come watch on Monday nights and Thursday nights at 9:30 Pacific Standard Time, 9:30 p.m. to watch Your Hidden Love Story, where we take your stories and we flip it around to this better story. We're replacing the old story, the story that makes you feel less than whole and complete. And we're going to bring you a story that actually can replace that other story to bring in a new energetical field within your own DNA. So the next time you think of that lower story, it's not so low, where you're able to operate and move forward into this better direction. Till next time, have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.